Hello there. Good afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I'm Hatchley DM. I haven't done a stream for a while, but I thought I'd start the the new sort of format. It's going to be called Hyrule Hangout, where I'm just going to be playing through The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let me know in the chat if you want me to restart the game if you've never experienced it or have no kind of knowledge of it, and I will happily do that. But essentially I've done the sort of tutorial section of the game, and tonight we're going to just be chatting, getting to know each other. Anyone who's in the chat, ask some questions about TTRPGs, design, production, writing, publication, crowdfunding, whatever. I'm here to answer questions and talk with you about your projects and stuff as well. So I'm just going to be chilled here and looking at the chat. Let me know if you need anything. So I think I've done this shrine. Yes, it's... no, I haven't. I think they go completely blue if they're finished. So I'm just going to go in here. So as I said, I've just done... There's 4 shrines in the tutorial area. It's called the Great Plateau, and you basically get a sailcloth. And the sailcloth allows you to... basically opens up the entire world to you. So you can jump off of cliffs and climb mountains and all sorts. So no, I've not done this one. Yeah, if you're a designer, a writer, artist, crafter, anything like that, I would love to have a little chat about things, about your projects coming up. Anything like that would be amazing. Now I've got to get used to the controls. So this is a magnetic power, magnesis it's called. So if I start swinging this, I'm not sure if it's the best way to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it. Oh dear. I don't think that was the right way. So I've already messed up. Oh dear. Okay. Hopefully the sound's coming through for you. I can't hear it at my end. I don't know why that is. Let's just check my phone, see if it's actually... I don't think it's coming through, is it? In fact, is anything coming through? Huh? Oh my god, what? That's right, I'm just checking the sounds coming through. Okay, it's working. Just checking. My my sound, my phone basically had connected with my wife's Bluetooth headset. It's rather embarrassing. Right, it seems to be coming through fine. Okay, so I've got to try this again. So swing these. I'm sure this isn't the way to do it. Though. Seems to must be an easier way than this. Maybe not. See if this does it. This is either really clever or stupid. Oh, pretty clever. Cool. Woo. So this is... interesting. Hi, Family Fantasy RPG. Good evening to you. Nice to have you here. I don't know if you've played any of the Zelda games. I always imagine that family TTRPG developers have all played it in some iteration, but maybe not. I originally played through this with my friend who lives locally, my best friend, and it would just added to the experience so much. It was incredible. Really, really good fun playing it in sort of like almost like semi-cooperative, even though it's not a cooperative game. So we did like a shrine each, and then we journeyed to a different area each. Really, really cool fun. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh. That probably will work. Ooh. Okay. So these shrines, if you don't know, are kind of like mini dungeons, mini puzzle. So that's actually better than my current weapon. I'll swap that. Get a forest dweller spear, which is like essentially a Korok spear. Korok's are little kind of like tree spirits in this game that you collect everywhere, and they kind of increase your inventory size. See the amount of weapons, shields, and arrows you can. Oh, that's cool. So with this one, I don't know what to do here. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Ugh. Come on. Quick. Oh no. Oh. Hey Artemis. Hi everyone. It's a Ray with no caps. Yeah. Oh, we got a new follower. Awesome. Welcome. I'm actually nearly dead. I didn't realise. I need to eat some. I need to chug some apples or something. As I said, this for people who've just joined, we're playing through Zelda. I've done the tutorial area, and I'm on to like the sort of open world now. I'm just doing a couple of shrines, but we're here to talk about role-playing games, TTRPGs, and any of your projects. If you're a crafter, artist, writer, anything like that, editor. Let's chat about your future projects. Or you can just lurk. Yeah, Gamers Legend, you can just lurk. Right, I'm struggling already with this. Because I'm not bright. I can run past that, I think, yes. Ooh. Oof. That actually really hurt. Oh, that didn't do anything. Right, I'm not sure if I'm going to go for that because it's super risky. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Yeah, we're having our bathroom refit, but we had to pause it because of we all had COVID in the house. So we haven't had a bath for a week and a half now, or shower. So every evening I'm having to have like a sort of like a bath in the kitchen sink. It's quite hilarious and really uncomfortable. But you know, people have to put up with a lot worse. This is actually going to move. Oh. Oh, now he decided to move. This shrine is, like, seriously tough. If I move that one just a little bit this way. So you've never played the Breath of the Wild? Really quite as I was saying to people earlier, I played it kind of like in a strange co-op mode with my best friend. We did a shrine each, and then we did circumvented the whole world together. So we did each bit. Oh, I don't know how to go to that chest. How am I going to get back? The answer's nothing. No way. Okay. I'm just going to ask everyone if you can hear my voice and the sound, because I can't hear any of the game sound. I don't know what's happened to my setup. I had it all perfect, but as usual, tech issues and all that. Please let me know what you're sort of working on at the moment in the TTRPG community, if indeed you're from there. Excellent. Thanks for letting me know. That's great. So I've got my health back there, and I've got another shrine fragment. I think this is about as far as streaming I can go. I've tried to set up like interviews and like actual plays. I've even got like an overlay ready. I'll show you. That's a 2-person one for interviews. And a really, really lovely one for actual plays. But trying to sort out the tech on those things is pretty tough. I don't know if I'm up to it. So basically, what I'm doing now is these 4 flashing sort of waypoints on the mini map on the bottom right are they're sort of my main objective. So I've got to sort of find these sort of things called the divine beasts, which are like giant mechanical creatures in the 4 main areas of the sort of world. And I want to head here This is my first one I want to go to. So I've pinned a red pin there. That's this way. So it's basically what I'm going to be doing today, just having a little trek. And hopefully, by the end of the stream, we'll get to the first kind of like culture, civilization, which should be really fun. Yeah. So I don't want to put those overlays to waste because obviously Josh worked hard on them. Who's our artist on Inspirals and Overalls. Whoa. Pretty nice little. The thing I love about this game is there's so many mysteries in it. So many mysteries. See, I don't know what happens if I push one of these off the edge. I might get a Korok, which is like these little forest spirits, but who knows. Or I might squash up a Goblin, which is like a kind of their version of goblins. I can't actually push this. Never mind. Right, I'm going this way, so I'm going to fly, basically. See that? I don't know if anyone can see that, but... See this thing here? Oh, that's where I'm headed, this kind of like tower. This rock tower. Beyond those trees. So I'm just basically going to fly straight that way. Hope I make it to the other side. My little green stamina wheel's counting down very quickly though. Worryingly quickly. Yeah. Boulder from the heavens suddenly. I think I'm going to make this. That's excellent. You've played like 3 games. You mean 3 Zelda games or 3 Get Video games altogether? Oh no. It's not good. I've got no stamina. I'm going to go right to the bottom of this cavern. There's a cute fox there. Right, let's climb back up. Oh, Zelda, okay. Which Zelda games do you play? Because, like, I've played loads of them, but my 3 favourites are Ocarina of Time is what I played first on the N64 when it first came out. I got the gold cartridge from a place it was called Woolworths in the UK. It doesn't exist anymore. It was like it was a bit like W.H. Smith's. And then, so that was exciting. And then I played Majora's Mask, which is my second favourite game. And then later on I played Link to the Past, which is up there for sure. I think I cheated a little then. Oh man. That's not good. Okay, so, oh, flip. Whoa! Okay. He nearly ended me. I have to have some... I need some... You've still got the Legends of... Oh man, that's amazing. If it was in the box, it'd be worth a lot. Man, you've got some great little vintage games there. Yeah, Wind Waker's the other one I loved. Even though everyone obviously was hating on it before it came out because the trailer was misleading. Or the original trailer was misleading. That turned out to be an amazing game. For any of you completely new to this franchise, I really highly recommend it, especially if you're into kind of all ages TTRPGs, family friendly things, because it's got some really clever ideas without being... Oh man, I don't want to fight him. Oh, like I'm essentially level 1. Oh, he's seen me, I think. Yeah. I'm just going to leg it. That's one of the hardest creatures in the game. With a Lionel. Kind of like a centaur. Oh, Artemis, you've not played any of them. I'd highly recommend this if you've got a Switch. I think there's something very, very unique about it in terms of like how relaxed you are playing it. Like, even though there are moments like that, there are hairy moments. There are bits like there's conflict in it. There's obviously like a wider storyline about kind of like conflict and despair and war, but the sort of like beat to beat gameplay is very, very relaxing, chilled. Like sometimes I just played it with lo-fi hip hop in the background. It's just been really good fun. Very good for my mental health. This has been, and our connection with my friend as well. Some lovely moments there. Every Wednesday evening we play it until COVID again. Just the great divider. Bloody thing. Anyway, we're over the worst of it now, thankfully. Yeah, it is really comforting, kind of like, I think it's very, very good for anxiety, all things like that. I wouldn't suggest it as a kind of therapeutic tool, but because I'm no expert, but on the other hand, that's how it made me feel. Right, so what I've got, this is another shrine, Artemis. These are like mini kind of like puzzles. And I've got like a set of power. So I've got a couple of bombs. I've got a magnetic tool. I've got a thing that stops time and a thing that freezes water. So that huge ball there, I think, is magnetic. Actually, it might not be. I think it means because it's orange, it's not. And there's a little thing up there. I wonder if I can burn that down. Let's have a look. No. I can, I think. Actually, I've just noticed it's got ropes. It's a little bit of Robin Hood, William Tell, whoever you want to reference. Yeah, I mean it's like there's like I don't know how many there are, like 120 of them. What's that? What was in there? Sorry, is that a weapon? Ooh, that's quite nice. Really nice weapon. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button again. The buttons are really close together. I've got a Pro controller. I don't know if you can see it. It's nice, but the button layout's unusual. So I'm going to get rid of this anyway because it's nearly broken, and I'm going to pick this bow from the chest. Okay, come back. Yeah, that'd be lovely to have you back. 120 if you don't have the DLC. Okay, yeah. That's brilliant. I think my friend has bought the DLC actually, so we can play through it when we can see each other again. It does make me really sad to think that we've not played this for a long time. I got so used to doing it with having that regular session. I'm not sure what to do here. Can you pick that up? Yes. Maybe something with this then. Probably find something right down here. Nope. Okay. Interesting. You got to look everywhere, basically. There's a hole in the wall there. Kokiri outfit, nice. Oh, that's from the Ocarina of Time and things. That's cool. That's like an outfit. That's brilliant. I might go a little bit quiet when I'm trying to work out puzzles, but Just feel free to jump in a chat, because I've not done these before, so I've never done this one before. So if you've got any clues, especially the people who've not played it before, it'd be interesting to see what their take on it. So obviously that platform's flicking that ball up, and then you've got to get that ball presumably in. I wonder if you can stasis it. Oh, you can. So these arrows, if I stasis it, these arrows will knock it off. Like that. That's how you do that. Except I put a chest in there. Oh no! Have I completely broken the puzzle? I think I might have actually. That's amazing. Okay. So, as you can see, you can break this game. Or sabotage your own gameplay. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, so I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna go back out. Oh, that's so good. I think that should have. Well, I know what I'm doing now anyway. So hopefully that ball's reset now, and I can shoot it with those arrows like I did a minute ago. Trial and error, these games. I can't believe I did that magnetic one without dying. I was certain that would go wrong. Right, let's stasis this again. Get the arrows out. Okay. Now, is that chest still in there? Oh, okay, it's working now. I already scoped that. And now, I can get to that chest over there. Which is some semi-precious gems there. Not sure why I need to go up there. That's it. Check around. Yep, all good. Another shrine done. We're on our way to the... If you've never played it, I'm going to this village which has got the cutest kind of people ever. Like bird-like creatures. They're awesome. So much of Inspirals and Overalls is from this game. Obviously, like, I'd probably get done for plagiarism if I hadn't started developing Overalls before the trailers for the sequel to this came out, because it looks like it's basically the same thing. You play Link like hopping from floating islands. He's probably got he probably rides his birds from the original game as well. So but I can't be blamed because I started the ideas long before anything was announced on Breath of the Wild 2. Is this chap? Hello? What is it, smart man? What you looking at? What could it be? Happened to notice that section of the cliff face there in the distance looks almost man-made. Smart man, tell me. You can see it too, yes? I would take a closer look if I could get there on my own. Right, so... Okay. Ah. Interesting. But I'm not heading there yet. But the good thing about this is you get that quest now kind of like locked in. So you can find where it is automatically. And I've arrived at one of the amazing stables. It's incredible like horse sculpture on top of each one. So, like in the other Zelda games, there's these things called fairy fountains, great fairy fountains, which are in this game as well, and they're scattered around the world. I think I only found a couple when I was playing with my friend. Oh, that's a bit cheeky. Sorry, mate. I've actually got no money, but okay. Let's get some apples or peppers even. I'll take them. Oh, sorry. Let's put just one of these swords down. There's some often quite nice things. That's a really nice bow. I'll get this. I'll get used to this button. I might just try and disable it eventually. Let's get rid of these rubbish ones and pick this one up instead. Wood's handy because you make campfires with it. Hello, little dude. A boom bam ghost of Tobacco Great Bridge. Under the bridge at the bottom of the bay is a ghost that makes weird noises. A boom bam boom. Just listen, you'll hear it. Very cute. Right, let's go. Anyone got any projects in development or looking to crowdfund or anything like that? Let's have a chat about that. He's another reoccurring character in the franchise. Beadle, he's called. He's always a shopkeeper. He'll be able to sell these for quite a lot. That's not very much. I haven't really got much, to be honest. I've only just got off the tutorial area. Right, let's go to where I was like this. I'm still going to look. Where's the first divine beast? That giant bird flying around there. Quite spectacular. I mean, if I was going to critique the game, I would say that the main quest, or the main storyline, is quite... It's like average. But that is one of the only critiques I've got of it, really. Aside from that, it's pretty spectacular. I mean, there's literally things to do all the time. No areas free of kind of activities. I don't really want to fall down there. I want to ensure I get across, so... I think... Should be able to make that. Famous last words. Could do with getting that tower, actually. See that tower there to the left? Need to unlock that. Working on a monk character sheet for my page. Oh, cool. What, a new type of monk? A new subclass? Homebrew one? Reveal all. Nice. I've only played a monk once. It was really good fun. I love the key point thing system. It was really cool. It's really cool. It just didn't seem to quite fit Ravenloft. I don't know why that was. Never felt quite attached to my character enough. But then again, I might blame the actual Strahd campaign and the DM we had. We had a beginner DM trying to run Strahd, and I think it's a fairly advanced module. Very advanced, actually, I would say. They do a lot of legwork. Oh, look at that. Cool. So I've got in my inventory, I'm going to press the right button this time, a sledgehammer, which is very handy for this. Start talking a London accent. Like sledgehammer things. Blow that wall up as well. Oh. There you go, mate. Sledgehammer. Right, so I'm gonna go. Where's that tower now? I think it's just here. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'm gonna go here before I go to this village. Oh, I'm glad you're working on de-stressing. Like, this game will help, as long as I don't make it stressful for you. I'm certainly not going to stress about this game because it's almost makes you incapable of being angry and stressed. Yeah, I'm doing a game with Scriv is doing a game called Bard RPG, which looks absolutely phenomenal. And Argon Skies is the principal artist on it, and they've got amazing art. But Scrib's game is basically based on Jungian archetypes, and it's about storytelling, and it's got all references to kind of like storytelling principles, like plot twists, and I can't go too much into it, but I'm very excited, and if Overalls does well enough, then I'll hopefully be able to contribute some. Whoa! Look at that. I think that bird's above us. Whoa. That is a divine beast. Basically ruining the whole area. Each of them are ruining. Right, so I've got to climb up. So I'll go up here for a start. I've got to unlock these towers, you see. They're essentially like... I don't know if anyone's ever played... Oh, that's cool. Kit's your friend in real life. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever played an Assassin's Creed game, but they have those kind of like towers or waypoints in there where you kind of go to the top and survey the area, and a little eagle or something, or hawk or bird of prey circles around, kind of reveals everything. The difference in this is that it's no prescriptive waypoint, so it's not to tell you where everything is. It just shows you kind of like the landscape, essentially. Right. I hope I can climb this. Yes, I can. Right. So that's hard because the first ledges are there, so I could do a climb in that one. To be honest, that's the highest one. So this purple is called Malice. It's like an energy called Malice, and again partly influenced Inspirals and Overalls and that trilogy of games, in the sense that I have two opposing energies called belief and disbelief, and it does manifest physically as well, especially for Overalls, where the kind of the premise is that the floating islands above the landscape or the kingdom are slowly sinking because they're covered in disbelief, which is like a similar kind of substance to this. So influences from everywhere, but the main influence of all my games is the 80s Henson films like Labyrinth, Neverending Story, Dark Crystal. They're my bread and butter when I grew up, so I used to love them, and I still do. I watched the recent Dark Crystal series, and it was really amazing, and it's a shame it didn't carry it on. They stopped it after one season, which is really disappointing. So if you take this eye out, that should clear the malice away, like that, yeah. Oh, did more than clear it. It unlocked a puzzle. You might have got some sort of weird little puzzle ditty then. Or something. Artemis, I would 100% play it. Honestly, I can't recommend something more, especially as the sequel's out probably towards the end of the year, and that'll be even better than this, I think. But it'd be a lot wonderful to have some underpilling kind of like time with it. It's so clever how everything links together. Like, I'm not talking about necessarily the story. I'm talking about the mechanics, like the way the mechanics work together in sync. I mean, it's like a designer's kind of like a dream job in some ways. But it must have taken them ages to get everything in sync. So I'm not jumping here because I haven't got a lot of stamina. In fact, I haven't got any extra stamina at all. Climb runs with Shadow Colossus, yeah. Again, but you can climb virtually anything, so that's the difference, I think. Whereas I'm not taking anything away from Shadow Colossus because again, that's one of my favourite games. I don't know if all of you have played that, but that's incredible. And they did an amazing remake of it as well. So I've got a thing called Sheikah Slate, which gives me all my information, basically. I'll just pop that into this pedestal. And this is now going to... It's kind of like opening the map up. The only other game I'm looking forward to more than Breath of the Wild sequel is Elden Ring. The Souls games are kind of my favorite. I think they're my favourite games ever. I think they're the best games ever as well. Bloodborne's probably my favourite game of all time. So Elden Ring is... Yeah, there's so much in this game that's just immense. Like, yeah, it is kind of like, even the music is kind of emergent. It's kind of, it's to do with your situation, what you're doing, what you're near, and it changes all the time. You know, you can even get electrocuted when it's raining if you've got metal armor on or a shield. How genius is that? The things that no one's ever done before. As always, the Nintendo team tend to innovate, especially mechanically. Never really visually. Although I think this game, like many before it, will stand the test of time, unlike some higher resolution games. Right, there's a shrine over there. But I want to head straight to this before the stream finishes, so I'm going to go straight to this village. Which means jumping down. I'm trying to get across there if I can. That's a bit of a... trek, but I'll try it. Give it a go. Oh, awesome! Yeah, I would 100% like to talk that. They're making a Souls RPG, aren't they? Dark Souls tabletop RPG. I mean, that's literally all I'll be playing after a year or so. Forget every other role-playing game and my own. I'll stop developing stuff and play that. Yeah, I'm immensely looking forward to Dark Souls TTRPG. It's made by a pretty good company as well. Yeah, but Bloodborne was... I played Dark Souls, and that's how I sort of learnt to acclimatise to the kind of difficulty of those games. And then when Bloodborne came out, it almost perfected the kind of the combat, but also the sort of theme. I love that kind of Cthulhu theme. Oh, there's another shrine. There's another, what's it called? Brain. Stables. It's already out. It's not, is it? No. I'm not talking about board games. I know they're out. I'm talking about actual full-on TTRPG. I know it's being developed soon. I did back the Avatar Last Airbender one because I'm always excited to play that. Not least because of our system's uses the elements as well, so I'm interested to see how they've implemented it. Probably a lot better, but that's the other game that I could have been done for. But let's be honest, loads of games use the elements, the 4 elements. It's not like unusual. Right, this is the first. This is the first of these people we'll meet. The Ritu. Ritu, yeah. Gasane. Rito, sorry, not Ritu. Yeah, the board games are meant to be incredible. I think the Dark Souls one, and actually I think both of them are meant to be brilliant. But I think the same company made the board games is making the role playing game, which is really quite reassuring because I've heard their quality, if not incredibly expensive. But yeah, so Artemis, if you play these Zelda games, if you play this Zelda game, then we've got 2 things to talk about. But yeah, I can't reveal much on Scriv's game, but suffice to say, the system is, I think, a masterpiece. And while it might not revolutionise the industry or anything like that, it's going to be a really incredible game for young people. We could do a Bloodborne stream. That would be cool. That would be cool. I wanted to play Dark Souls 3 through again, but I realised I deleted it, and and I can't believe how expensive it is on the PlayStation Network. It was something like 40 quid or something. It's a really old game. Yeah. So the system is essentially quite rules light, and your character's built through archetypes, Jungian archetypes basically. That's how you start. But like you do with all games, you make a character, and then the dice resolutions are d6s. There's a dice pool, and you have 4 kind of archetypal skills, and they're different levels. So you like say technology, sort of dexterity, all things like that, like physical attributes and things. And they're different levels, and then you basically go through the game, and it's like you're telling a story, and you go to story maps, which are essentially like campaigns, and you have like plot twists, and you have story threads, which you collect. They're kind of like key moments, and you can trade them all in to like change your like fate essentially. It's really clever. It's kind of, I don't know if you've ever played. I'm trying to think of a video game it's similar to. There's a video game where you can get stuff to change the storyline. I don't remember what it was though. Yeah, DM me anytime. You know, I'm always around to chat. In fact, I'm thinking of well, I am actually planning to hand my notice in at work in March, which is a huge thing. I'm hoping that Overalls will raise enough to sustain my wife and I and the family while we develop more games. We'll see. It's looking really good. It's looking really like hopeful. I've worked tirelessly on it, and I'm hoping it'll pay us back a bit. The reason I'm quitting is because my wife and I have worked for a minimum wage job for like 12 years now. So, and that's part of the reason why a lot of people can't do what I do, is because they've got further to fall, if that makes sense. My brother wanted to do a bit of game designer, but he's got like a high paid teaching job, and even though he hates it, he can't afford to drop away. But if I can make equal or a little bit more than my support worker job, then I might as well be developing games. It's completely makes sense to me. Oh, it's you again. So, oh no, it's a different Masley. Oh, that's brilliant, Artemis. I'm glad you did that. Did you do it for similar reasons, or don't reveal what you don't have to talk about it, but yeah, a lot of people are leaving their jobs for so many reasons at the moment. This COVID thing and Brexit in the UK and politics in the US is driven people. I just found it difficult. Now, can I trade in for this? Not a good time to work in, really. Difficult in my job. I'm a support worker for deaf people, the deaf community, and independent living, and it's been really tough on them. But I don't really want to talk about that now. It's a bit. So I haven't been at work for a week and a half, so. Watch your language. Legit is apparently a terrible word. That Moobot is so funny. Okay, yeah. It might be something like that. Well, the same goes for you. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, let me know. Even if it's just, I mean, something I do a lot is spread the word about different creatives, their projects. You know, I want to support everyone if I can. I'm so tempted that I can't afford it. I'm so tempted to use that guy's money. He's so scabby. I'm not like that in real life, but buys some nice outfits with his money. I think I do need a warmer. Oh, minimum wage job, yeah, horrendous. But like I said, silver linings and all that. It means I didn't have a lot of places to fall, because I can walk into any job basically with the same money, if not more. In fact, I can walk into McDonald's here and earn like £2 more. It's so depressing. Ugh. You wouldn't believe the amount of skills you have to have for my job at my current job. My business related to promotion. Okay. You're right then. Maybe I can hire you. Then we'll both be sorted. Right, what can you buy? This amber, I'll sell this. Yeah. And this thing. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, it does take a bit of courage, but to be honest, I'm really excited. It's a calculated risk though. It's not like I'm completely doing it with nothing to fall back on. You know, I've got a fair bit of savings still from for a bit of inheritance, and so it will sustain me at least for a couple of months at least. Anyway. That's 1,000 rupees. Wow. That's some nice headdress, apparently. Oh, sorry. Okay, all asleep. Wake up. I have to go to the top. I need to talk to the king or whoever is the ruler of this place. Yeah, so it's a calculated risk, but on the other hand, I'm 40. What? I'm 42 now. It's time to take the leap. I mean, you know, a confession is that I I launched it Inspiral's Kickstarter off the back of a breakdown as well. My life was in disarray. And I think I might have had a slight early midlife crisis or something. And so I went home to recuperate, back to Cornwall in the UK, which is a lovely place to be. And walk across the coastline and things. It was gorgeous. It really give me some time to think about things. And I came back and I thought, well, F it, basically. I thought, let's just do this. Let's just do this. And hardly any of the game was developed at that point. And I thought we were going to make £1,000 maximum. That's what we were asking for. So I'd do the whole game and do all the art for it and everything. And obviously it raised 30 times that. So it was a great moment. And oh man, these puzzles. And then the rest is history. But I'm really glad that I had that moment of kind of screw it. You know, sometimes you just got to take a bit of a leap. Have to. Right, I think I've got to get all these blue. I don't know for a fact. That's what I'm meant to be doing. Let's yeah, Cornwall's just so gorgeous. Especially where we are, my parents are. It's just beyond stunning. It's like right on the sort of end of the land. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to smash this. And then this one. So that's all those going. Which one's not? There's only one left, I think. That's just this one. So I think if I, yeah, that was lucky. The coincidence. A giant fan monster. What do you mean, like an electric fan, or do you mean like a sort of Japanese fan? Right, I think, how much time have we got left? We've got another hour. It's amazing. We've got another hour, so we're going to try and take on the Divine Beast, if we can. Hopefully I've got enough cold weather gear on to go up there. Otherwise I'm going to have to get one of those other outfits. I don't think I should have bought the actual tunic because I've just replaced my cold weather gear. That might have been a bit daft. Resident Evil. Is that where you're playing a Resident Evil role-playing game? Is your profile, does your Twitter profile say you're a Resident Evil fan? I'm trying to think it was you that I read it the other day. I think it might be. It can't be a coincidence. It could be a coincidence. Resident Evil 7 was an amazing experience. Still remember that. I've not played Village. I probably should do. If it's anything like the previous one. That was an incredible game. Owl King. Kennelly. Oh, streaming Village. Oh, cool. Oh, we'll have to chat about that as well, because Would you recommend it then if you found the 7th one? Because the 7th one was brilliant. Especially the first half in that house. Oh, terrifying. Yeah, you are. When you say you're friends with Kit in real life, that mean you're in Scotland as well? Right, I've got to find this I've got to find this champion of the village who wants to take down this divine beast on his own. Obviously, madness. So, husband. Oh, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I've never... Well, I've actually been to Scotland once. I went to the West Coast for a writing retreat, which was during university. It was really fun, actually. We went hiking everywhere. I wrote half the book I was writing at the time. Just over like a week up there. So many words down. But I've never been. I've always wanted to go to the Edinburgh Festival. I've always wanted to go to Glasgow, places like that. But never opportunity. But I will one day again. If this creative life takes off, I want to be visiting all these places. I'm thinking of going to Gen Con actually at the end of this year to sort of like do a panel on the games that I'm making and teaching RPGs because it's currently in quite a few schools in the US. And my sort of friend that I've made on Twitter is running it as part of their curriculum, and they want to do educational papers on it. This
impressive, I know.
This
Very
fella's
few
awesome.
can achieve a mastery of the sky. Yet I have made an art of creating an updraft that allows me to soar. It's
Okay,
considered
awesome.
To be quite the
Maybe I can
masterpiece
meet you
of
out
aerial
when I come up there.
techniques, even among the
Meet you and
Rito.
Kit. That'd be brilliant.
With proper utilization of my superior
Perfect
skills,
excuse.
I see no reason why we couldn't easily dispense with Ganon.
When all this
Now then, my ability to
SHIT's
explore
behind
the
us.
firmament is certainly of note. But let's not, pardon me for being so blunt, let's not forget the fact that I am the most skilled archer of all the Rito. Yet despite these truths, it seems that I've been tapped to merely assist you. All because you happen to have that little darkness-sealing sword on your back. I mean, it's just asinine.
There's a rare story bit, which I think's got voiceover. I don't even know, I can't hear it. I think it's had voiceover.
Maybe we should just settle this
Rivali, whatever it's
one-on-one.
called.
But where? Oh, I know. How about up there? Oh, you must pardon me. I forgot you have no way of making it up to that divine beast on your own. Good luck sealing the darkness!
I've had a really good day today. I just I've got a lot of exciting things happening. So I've got a friend who works for, well, she's actually an editor at Tabletop UK magazine, which is quite a big magazine, and they want to do an article on role-playing games for teaching or education. So I'm going to be involved in that, and I've also hired a co-designer for our future project, which is the Belief Beasts and Disbelief Denizens, which is going to be kind of like a cross between a role-playing game and what am I doing? A cross between a role-playing game and a kind of field guide. Be pretty interesting. Search the flight range for Tiba. Right, so it's got to go over there. So I'll go towards that. Let's go a bit higher. So I don't want to fall short down that massive canyon there. Oh, that's as high as it goes. Okay. Go off here then. Yeah, I think they're just so beneficial, aren't they? They're so beneficial. Like, I could probably spend about an hour talking about the benefits of them in order, in a list, in depth, and I still wouldn't even touch on some things. Oh no, didn't do that very well. I'll still make it, I think. But for kids, yeah, I mean, just the idea of getting my children into it is just, it's really exciting. Matilda's already playing them, making them. She's already played Inspirals quite a few times, and she's starting to make them. Don't know if you saw a post I put up the other day, Pink Bunny Team. Hilarious, kind of. Now I'm testing out how cold I can get with just this outfit on. Those creatures there are a bit dangerous. I'm gonna have to watch him. Oh no, I'm actually getting hurt from the cold. Well, I think I mean, it's probably the main reason I made the games I've made. So I could give them to families, parents, and young people. Really, even though they can be enjoyed just as much by adults, like this game. You know, you could argue this is child-centric video game, but as many adults can tell you, as many adults play it as kids do. Good luck with your cover letter. But yeah, just endless things to do with cooperation, empathy, literacy, numeracy, performing arts. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. And if you could throw in a bit of sign language teaching too, then all the better for it. Now, sorry, I was going a bit quiet because I'm a full focus. That's interesting. Ah, done. The reason I'm not getting some chests is because there's always other items in this game. There's always money to get. You know, it's not that sort of game where you just basically play what's in front of you. And there's not going to be any unique items in these things, in these shrines. Just a better weapon or a bit of bow or a bit of money. That's cool, yeah. Introduced to TTRPGs very, very late. Interesting. Yeah, I've played them. I played them a lot when I was a kid. I played D&D second edition when I was a child, and then nothing for quite a few years, and then I don't know what I'm going to do about this cold. I shouldn't have bought the same thing. Hmm. Right, let's do. Mate, I have to do some cooking. I think I've only been playing 3 years. Oh, heart cores. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, good point. Yeah, I got a few peppers, so I'll just make a little
I don't know
kebab
you,
or something.
and I'm actually pretty busy here. You should
Whatever you
probably
make from
go.
multiple peppers. Pepper skewer or something. Okay, perfect, thanks. Good advice. I've now forgotten how to craft. I think you hold them, do you? Excellent. Oh, seriously. 4 and a acorn. Not sure what the acorn will do. Right, I want to get that bow because it's way better my way. So I can get rid of that rubbish one again. Pick this one up. Lots of arrows. Right, I've got to do this test. So I'll eat one of these peppers now. Until I can save up for another piece of armour. $12. No, you can never play enough of this game, I'm afraid. So, Scopex, have you played any of the Soulsborne games? Because there'd be an interesting trade there. If if Artemis starts playing some Zelda, and you start playing some Bloodborne, or Elden Ring when it comes out in February. Oh, by the way, Artemis, do you want to do a stream from Elden Ring from the beginning with me? Like a co-op stream? That would be so cool. That game's kind of made for co-op. I don't know if you've got a PlayStation. If you have, then happy days. Right. He's very insulting. And now I'm about to make him eat his words. By failing epically at hitting these targets. So I've got to test my bow skills, basically. Tree. I really hope you play Zelda in the next game. At least for sections of it. If not the whole thing. It's about time she was the lead in her own franchise. That might be blasphemous for some people. Oh, you got a PlayStation 4, perfect. Yeah, it's on a PlayStation 4. Is it a Pro one or a not regular one?
Keep it up. That's it.
Oh,
One more.
oh no. That was terrible timing. Oh, I saved this.
Perfect.
Do I have to get... How much do you have to get? Oh. Okay, I nailed it, apparently. It's a dinosaur. Okay. Well, we'll see. Give it a go, can't we? As you're only in Scotland, the link should be pretty good. The server should be pretty strong. Unless your router's a battered chocolate bar. Oh, that is a nice bow. What am I doing? Sorry? I've now lost what I'm doing. Oh, nice. Save the village. A dual stream, yes. Yes. It's definitely what we do. It's definitely what we do. Discover everything together. Right, watch this, Artemis, this is epic. I got about 9 minutes to do this. And I'm going to have to farm for some money to get this outfit. Scorpic, what are you working at? Are you got any projects on the go? Oh, he's doing a cover letter. They're doing a cover letter. So I don't know your pronouns. In trouble with Twitch streams. Yeah, I mean, the Elden Ring will be just different level, incredible. Stop going on about my clothes. Got a vest on, haven't I? Let's do it.
It's up to you. That's it.
That was a good shot.
Be careful.
She they, okay, cool. And we're floating around. This bit is incredible. I can't hear the music, which is very disappointing. I'll have to sort this for this next stream. Because half of this game is the music, obviously. Oh, I missed that one. I don't really want to waste these arrows.
That's the way.
It'd be nice to have them afterwards. can't tell you how good this was playing co-op with my friend. It was so much
Targeting
fun.
us.
I think it's just exploring a world. I think Elden Ring will be a similar theme. In fact, it's got similarities to this in terms of like map fragments, like emergent discoveries, all sorts of things like that. So I imagine it'd be incredible co-op. Whereas something like Bloodborne, you can't imagine. You can't even imagine being a solitary experience, really. Get the most of it. Kind of like that.
Be careful.
The other great game I played was God of War, the new one on the PlayStation. That was really fun. Good story, incredible graphics and mechanics.
We did it.
Done. To be honest, that's very easy. Not the most challenging game, but again, I like that because it means it's very accessible. That's why I prefer rules-light role-playing games, because of that accessibility.
Well done, Link.
And you take an evening of reading Inspirals to be able to play it properly. And that goes for the Grail Guide as well, which is our GM. Once you get the hang of the sort of archetypal building of stories, or belief barriers and disbelief battles, and you got it down. Yeah, I was going to tell you a little bit about belief beasts and disbelief denizens, which is going to be like, kind of like I said, it's kind of like a hybrid between a role-playing game and a sort of like a in real life field guide, the sort of thing you give to like scouts or girl guides or guides, whatever they're called.
Good luck.
So I have like crafts exercises. I'll have songs, recipes, and all sorts of things in it. And I'm developing it with someone really, really experienced in all that kind of area. Yeah. To be honest, this is the first open world I've played since Black Flag. Assassin's Creed Black Flag was an incredible open world, and even though it had those waypoints still, I think the ship combat was really really fun and original. And I thought, in terms of like at the time, it was very ahead of its time in terms of like mechanics, animation, all sorts of things like that. But then every game in between there, I played a bit of Skyrim and I found it very clunky, and the main story of Skyrim was appalling, so bad. And Oblivion, the same. There seems to be the narrative of those games are dreadful. Fallout 4 was a really unfortunate situation where I kind of got past the initial tutorial area and went straight to the end of the game. I went to this weird tanker thing, which is you're meant to find relay on. So I just basically went in one direction, got to this tanker, killed a bunch of people, got all their like, high-level weapons, cleared this tanker out, and found the end key to the end room, basically the whole game. So I had no experience with Fallout 4 at all, even though I probably should have gone back to it. But like it ruined it for me. I'd already seen the ending within about playing it for about 2 hours or something. That was unfortunate. And then obviously this is very, very different because it's not prescriptive. It doesn't have go to like The Witcher 3 was obviously one of my favourite games as well, but in some ways I wish I could just turned all the waypoints off, like when you open a map on The Witcher 3, it shows you exactly where you're going. All the question marks come up on your area. It's like, oh god, I'd much rather just stumble across something. So yes, intimidating because they're too huge and they open up too quickly, and there can be, but also this is again like a soft hug of a game. It kind of like in fact it's got the best tutorial. It's got the best tutorial section in the history of video games, I think. the plateau, which I wish I'd shown you now, is
Well, now, I've seen
so
that face
clever.
before.
It shows you, you know,
I had a
it's
feeling you
so
would show up eventually, but making me wait 100
it
years.
teaches in
You're
such an
here to wrest
intuitive way,
control of Meadow away
in
from
terms of
Ganon,
climbing, in terms
correct?
of like using items, in terms of like collecting things, in terms of waypoints. Genius, really.
So, then the first thing you'll want to do is find
It's the only way to
yourself
say
a
it.
map.
Fallout, yeah. Yeah. Oh no, it was Fallout 3. I'm talking about Fallout 3. I never played Fallout 4. Fallout 3 I'm talking about. Yeah. Same sort of era as other open world games.
That guidance stone has the information for the lake.
Yeah, it's funny how your experience can really determine how you approach a game and how your opinion of a game. One thing I will say I'm excited for is Elden Ring is the active and breathing world, the random things happening. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm here for. That's what I really want to see that. Yeah, against that emergent gameplay, that's the thing I like most. I think people should learn from that. Developers should learn from that. Even role-playing developers should learn from that, really. I think something shouldn't hold your hand so much, but also be accessible. And I think that's the sweet spot. I think that'd be lovely to get both those. Things in action. Right. Now I think you can. I've got to activate some sort of controls, I think. And then I can tilt the bird. I can tilt the divine beast. That's kind of grim. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, the random encounters and the kind of and if I know Miyazaki, he'll have some massive surprises for everyone. So I'm just taking out these malices. So that's opened that door up. That's where I want to go next, I think. Actually. I think I want to do the controls. I hope you're enjoying the stream. It's nice to have some new faces here. And I think the more I do it, the more I'll get used to it. I'm a bit nervous. Did that actually do anything? Unable to... Oh. Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. Oh yeah, I love to find completely useless items. Yeah, totally. It's a bit of a joke, really. Oh, please grab that. Oh no, I'll go over it instead. Oh no, didn't get that either. That was poor. I'll never make a speedrunner. Second time lucky. Nailed it. Right. Chest up there. Purpley thing there. Right. Ugh. That's poor. Oh, that's cool. That's reassuring. Yeah, I mean, I'm an extrovert, so I should be all right, but it's still very nerve-wracking. Yes, got it. So, okay. What if I can get that? I totally can.
There are 4 terminals remaining. Still.
I swear you should be able to move the bird. Am I missing something? That's weird. I am so perplexed. That's brilliant. Try tilting the bird. I don't know how to tilt the bird. Maybe I haven't activated the controls. No. I think I may have missed the initial terminal or something. Yeah, look away. Yeah, I'm heading off soon. I just want to do a short stream tonight, just to get this first initial Hyrule Hangout out the way. It's a bit of fun. I've enjoyed it. I've definitely enjoyed it. I'll do more. I'll do it every week. So I've definitely got to get these controls activated before I do anything else. I've got 3 minutes to do it in. I thought this activated it. Maybe this is the boss one. Oh, you usually. Oh, I need to start. Okay, let's go and find out then. That's where I'm going wrong. Too quick to do things. It's probably right there, isn't it? It's probably right in front of me. That's not it there, surely. No, I've opened that. There's something here though. Chest. Near the start. I can't see it. No way. Where it is. Let's see if we can find it. I don't think I can do this without actually moving the bird's wings. Maybe it's up. No, it's not up top. Oh, there it is. Got it. I got it. Oh no. I got a fairy, thankfully. I was lucky. Guardian Spear. Okay, now I can do the bird. I think. Yeah, I think this is the initial shrine. Oh, cool, nice one. Thanks for confirmation. Scopix, I hope I'm following you on Twitter, so I'll be very disappointed in myself. If not, I shall
You'll need to look closely at your map of the divine beast.
shall remedy that when we come off stream.
You'll need to activate all of the think you're
At this point, I think I'm following most people. Always find it interesting those accounts where they've got 5,000 followers and they follow like 20 people. I was like, are you a celebrity? I don't think you are. Oh. Okay, that only goes that way. Okay. No. Interesting. Ah, ha 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 ha. I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay. So I think if I move the bird, then this will also move. But first I'm going to go, before I run out, I've got 20 seconds before I run out of this resistance. So I'll get this other shrine. Just quickly. There we go. Right. So I want to go. Blow that up. And then tilt it this way. Okay. Boom. Done. Sure I got my health back then. That was weird.
There are 3 terminals remaining.
Right, peg it now. I'm gonna get off this bird. Gotta get off this bird. How do I get off this bird? Oh no. This is to be my grave. You actually kidding? You can't. You can't get off it. So I'm gonna have like 12 minutes to solve this dungeon. What happens if I just jump off? Yeah. No. Dear. Can I not actually leave? I swear you could leave this place. Oh, thank God. That was close. I thought I'd literally have to die there. I was saying that was... This game thinks of everything, thankfully. As long as you can work it out. I don't think the playthrough we had, and we didn't complete it, but the playthrough we had, we didn't come to any stuck points. Right, and that is where I'm going to leave Hyrule Hangout. It was wonderful speaking to everyone. Maybe we could do a bit more sharing next time. Next Friday. Tell me what you're up to. Have a chat about that. I'll update you with all the stuff with Overisles and Dragon Dowser and all the other stuff we've got going on. And these educational articles. And Artemis, hopefully, if you've got a Switch, then hopefully you can get hold of a copy of this for cheap and give it a whirl, because it's incredible. Lovely to meet you both and speak further. And I'll talk to you on Twitter, I guess. Hopefully you're both a part of my Discord as well, or our Discord. Factions Games Discord is really good. Lovely community. There's 300 people there. Drop into that. Yeah, I'll talk more on Twitter during the week. Have a lovely weekend. And take care of yourselves. I go to my